Welcome to the April edition of the HeadsUp newsletter. I hope you enjoy it. Back in March, we did several activities that marked Easter. Before the Easter break, students participated in a really fun scavenger hunt in preschool. There was egg coloring and many other celebrations throughout the school, and we thank everyone who helped to prepare this. We are going to talk today about the IGCSE exams that we're having right now in our school. We actually are having at the same time the IB diploma program exams as well. And where I want to welcome you is our beautiful exam room. For those who understand education, it's a huge privilege to have such room because it's specially equipped for having exams. And you may be surprised, but the exams requirements in the international education are very thorough. We have to have a special room for the exams. We have to have a safe in that room. The key from the safe has to be in another safe in an administration office, and there are many other requirements for this room, and we're really blessed to have it in our school. So, I also want to interview a couple of students who are having IGCSE exams and talk about their experience. Can one of you tell me, how did you actually guys prepare for the exams?
We used to prepare for the exams by entire year, and huge thanks to our teachers, especially science teachers, for the time on consultations, on lessons, etc. Also, huge thanks to my father because he advised me to make an exam preparation schedule, which really improved my knowledge and just studying process.
Thank you so much, Maxim. I also wanted to ask you guys, maybe one of you can tell me, where are you now in the exams? What has already been there and what are you looking forward to?
We already wrote 2 papers of ICT exam, upcoming the English speaking exam, and after that we'll have the math, global perspectives, combined science, and on top of that we will need to write the essay on English.
Michael, maybe you can share, what are you taking from this experience, and also why do you think this is useful to do these exams?
So my main takeaway from these exams is from the global perspectives exam, because we are actually doing the research and writing a research paper as a part of global perspective exams, and for me it's very important because I want to build my future in science. I want to be a rocket scientist, so I think for me it's very important to be able to conduct research and write papers. So, and also it's very important to be able to write any kind of exams, and IGC exams help me to prepare for exams that I will have in the future.
I have to correct a mistake from my last episode. I called this creature a llama. It's actually an alpaca. And we did host the World Scholars Cup, and I have some students with me today who are a team during the tournament, and I want to ask them some questions. So, the first question, how did you feel and what are your takeaways from the event?
First of all, I was really nervous, but when everything started, it was actually really fun, and really the all alpaca theme, it was really funny, a lot of jokes, and in general I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun experience, and I understood that it's not only about competing, it's also about having a fun time together with your team and just thinking of like new ways to be creative and new ways to think of different points of views while we do debates. And my biggest takeaway that it's the teamwork really matters, and that when you collaborate you can make a lot of interesting and fun stuff. Yeah.
Thank you. My other question was, what did you actually do during the event?
Well, we had several activities during the 2-day period. The first one was so-called creative writing, which we came together as a team to produce some text. It could be a poem, an essay, a song, whatever. After that, we had a Scholars Challenge, which was basically a quiz of 100+ multiple choice questions on various topics. After that, we had debates, 3 sets of debates, which we basically had to state our opinions and debate on a motion against one other team. And the last part was so-called Scholars Bowl, which was here in the assembly hall, basically a big quiz again of questions of varying difficulties, also on all of different topics.
So my next question is, how did you do in the event and what's next?
So we did amazing. We received a lot of awards, both in groups and also individually. And we actually, all of us, qualified for the global round. We don't know where we're going yet. It's still up to debate, but yes, we are qualified to go to the next round and compete with people, with teams more so, around the world.
And you get an alpaca.
Yes.
And since the team qualified for the global round, we're going to celebrate it in the words of World Scholars Cup and the alpacas. So, right here in this canteen, we held an event called the Senior Breakfast. We'll find out today what it was all about.
So it was our final day of classes. So they organized a special breakfast for the 12th graders.
It made all of us feel very, very special. And I don't know, I just saw so many smiles that morning. I think it was really nice of the school, I'm assuming student council or 11th graders, to organize all of that for us. We also had a lot of coffee, which we all love, and we were very happy to receive such special treatment on our last day of school. So yes, we're very grateful. I think it should be a tradition for sure.
Here we are in our amazing art room, where our 4 IBDP art students spent countless hours during class and outside of class to prepare and make a portfolio for our very first IBDP art exhibition. And today I have one of the students to tell us about the experience.
So the process for the preparation of the exhibition was very long. It was essentially 2 academic years of IBDP program, and we had to create a number of artworks, which is a requirement, and create exhibition labels for them, basically come up with symbolism, everything. It's a lot of work, but it all paid off, and I think all of us were rewarded with so much attention at the Museum Greenhouse, where we exhibited all of our artworks. We all had a special theme that our artworks followed, and mine was about an introspective journey of a human being and the experiences that we all get. And 3 other students in my course also had their themes.
So I am in a beautiful library right now, and the reason is because we have this amazing event called the Book Week. And I have a couple of students here with me today. What was it all about? How did it go? And what do you remember doing?
It was a nice experience. I had it in my previous school, and I really wanted to have it in this school, and I decided to dress up as a Shrek because it's a nice movie and a nice book. And I remember a lot of activities like teachers reading for us, Anna Maria coming to us and telling how to write books, how to maybe more interesting how to read them, gave us some experience, ideas, and some platforms where you can read for like more detail.
Do you like to read?
I like to read because it helps with imagination and like drawing and everything, the stuff. And of course, if you read a lot, you have more imagination, you can create more characters, so it's more art, and I do love art a lot.
So Anna Maria helped younger students with some strategies for reading, and I want her to tell us about this experience.
Indeed I led a lesson, and it was more about, not about strategies, but about how to write a book. And also I thought about like how I came to be a writer. So students were engaged in different activities, including the story cubes, where they tried to write their own story. And also I read for them like one of my book extracts. So they really liked it. And that was an incredible experience for me because I like working with kids.
Thank you. As food for thought this week, you can read in a written version of the newsletter about coaching and reflective conversations techniques. I just wanted to leave you with some tips. When you talk to somebody, ask open-ended questions. Pause to listen carefully to what person is saying. Paraphrase the person to summarize his ideas and emotions. And then, as you listen, stay away from suggestive listening or autobiographical listening. Do not suggest things to the person or say, I would do it this way, and you will see what a great effect it has on your listening. Thank you for watching the April edition of the Heads Up newsletter. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.